Hey guys, Sasuke here, and welcome to Wasted, a post-apocalyptic pub crawler. Hard to say, I'll get used to it. So, we're definitely going to be starting a new game because I want you guys to see everything there is to see. Imagine Fallout 4, well not Fallout 4, imagine Fallout games in general.
The year is 1980.
You'll just have to see, just watch.
Between the U.S. and the USSR after a thermonuclear blast eviscerates a small U.S. Air Force base in the rural town of Damascus, Arkansas. The U.S. are swift to respond, firing a retaliatory strike at the USSR, which is dismissed by a Soviet officer as a false positive by their early detection satellites.
I really like the story, by the way.
Fly through the Soviet countryside. The USSR is only able to mount a meager counterattack from remote satellite locations before it is completely wiped off the face of the earth. China and France, in light of the sudden and terrifying American aggression, launched strikes of their own against the U.S. And after a short but intense series of reprisals, the world is razed to the ground by nuclear-armed fire, and human civilization along with it.
Had to pour myself some more coffee and get ready.
Not doomed. During the Cold War, the great, the good, and the gilded invested heavily in next-generation bomb shelters, enormous self-sustaining subterranean cryogenic compounds designed to preserve life until the outside world becomes habitable again. Compounds which, due to cost-cutting business measures in the name of competition and industrial espionage, failed to work entirely. Coolers. Bathed in lethal radiation, the greatest minds of the 20th century and all living memory of culture, technology, and agriculture are lost. While on the surface, the very hardiest specimens of humanity cling to life, survive, then thrive. From the ashes, a new world emerges. An ersatz, post-apocalyptic, stillborn 80s continues indefinitely, populated entirely by the toughest, meanest, and outright dumbest of God's creations, the wasters. Years later, however, many nobody can say, even those who can count, the barren desert landscape of the western wastes is host to bitter factionalized warfare. The wasters fight tooth and nail over the most precious of natural resources, a liquid from beneath the sands that fuels all of uncivilization. Buried deep within the coolest chambers, the very radiation that killed off society's chosen few imbued their potable provisions with a sick green glow and a radioactive buzz. Boobs, affectionately came to know, and those dumb enough to weather its taste found themselves taking a sharp detour off the human evolutionary runway, mutating in strange and confounding ways, and acquiring both permanent brain damage and a ravenous addiction to the stuff. Against this backdrop of organized chaos, the wasters scrabble in the dirt, looking for just a drop of the good stuff. And the right guy in the wrong place at the right time with the wrong drink will be a major headache for those who seek power.
Okay, so this first episode is going to be pretty damn long. Like, it's probably going to be close to an hour, if not longer. No, not longer, but probably an hour. Because I want to get through the tutorial, I want to go through and show you guys everything that I know. I've only played a single run, which was the tutorial run. You know what? Let's not even change our character. You know, that character is fine. Let's just name this Slap. Oh. Slap Happy. That'll be our name, and we'll just keep this name. Except for this, we'll keep. Let's give ourselves freckles instead of this crazy looking blush. We can be gorgeous with eyeshadow. You know, screw it. Alright, let's go.
New boys, rip and shred.
Hands where we can see him. Hate to break it to you, but you've just wandered your way into becoming the new boy's first big score.
Classic.
Yeah, new boys, rip and shred.
Nothing personal, it's just how things work out here in the Western Wastes.
You do know how things work in the Western Wastes, don't you?
We'll
See,
do
the
the
rule
tutorial.
of thumb around these parts is that you get wasted.
Or you get wasted trying.
And we're bad.
We're
We're
bad.
We're inexperienced, but we got the right tude. Even a virgin dingaling has a chance of being a bona fide bone blaster the first time through.
Can it, boneheads? Bottom line is, we new boys aren't afraid to turn you into another wasteland statistic, unless you hand over everything you got and get the heck out of here.
Keep my
There's
items.
3 of us and 1 of you. And
Damn
don't
it.
be a moron. Just hand everything over, and we won't have to kill you.
Man, I got a gun. I didn't see them having any guns.
Wait, that's it? This ain't hardly no big score at all.
Well, the new boy's gotta start somewhere. Heck, this butt munch came here to make a booze run with this stuff, to risk neck and nutsack down in the depths of the cooler, armed only with these thingamabobs. Ain't that right, Waster?
And if this
Yep.
crap's good enough for old Fartwhip over there, it'll be at least 3 times as good enough for the 3 of us.
We split it 50-50-50. Right, boss? Like rip and share, rip and share, rip and share.
Shut it, you rat buffoon. We'll discuss it once we're in the cooler. As for you, Waster, don't even think about following us in there.
Yeah! We'll use your stuff to rip you to shreds. Rip and shred, baby. Rip and shred.
Well,
I like
once
this
we
guy.
figure out exactly what these things are anyways.
You've been warned, Waster.
Yeah, I totally won't follow you in there. Totally. Things door will take you inside the cooler compound. Once you enter the cooler, you cannot return outside to either drinking or dying, or a combination of the two. So the first time I played through, I got stumped, but in a fun way.
No way that waster's getting this thing open. What the? How'd you get past the lock? Your stuff's safe and sound with the boss man. But now ain't the time for that. How the heck did you get in here? So you're telling me... Crap! Boss ain't gonna be too happy about this. Tell you what, I'm gonna get this thing open and lock you out like the boss wanted. Just you sit tight and don't try anything funny, you got it?
Got it. Left control to enter sneak mode. While your movement is reduced, your footsteps are completely silent, while sneaking allow you to get around without attracting the attention of nearby enemies. Okay. Hey, buddy. Now that here on the screen reads hidden, you're completely hidden from enemies. Attacking while hidden counts as a sneak attack and automatically grant you a bonus critical attack damage. Press E while looking at their corpse to delete them. The looting screen shows both your inventory and the inventory order you're looking at. Selecting an item will move from one inventory to the other as long as the receiving inventory is enough room shown next to the inventory's name at the top, so we can see we have 0 out of 10 over here. Certain items like TP and can openers will automatically be looted the first time a container is looted. Any stackable items that you've already got at least 1 stack of, such as ammo or food, will also automatically be added to your inventory. Okay. So let's take his gear and let's equip it. Let doors can be pried open to use can openers. You'll see how many can openers you have in the top left. Okay. Each can opener will loosen the lock's strength. Done. And the more tinkering you have, the better you'll be at. Oh, these give stats, by the way. 1 hidden speed. Speaking of which, how do we K? Can we see what these do's? Alright, let's start with the top one. Shoot. AM2, please. A lot of wasters like to think they'll give you their guns when you can pry them from their cold, dead hands. Your shooting abilities will let you do just that. Shoot and describes your ability to aim and fire a gun. Grants you a damage boost to all bullet-based weapons. Okay. As they'll say going, if you can beat them, lift them some more weights. Your hit and score determines how fit you are, granting you a bonus to damage dealt using melee and hand-to-hand weapons. Okay. There's no better way to blow away the competition than to blow away the competition. Wow. Your obliteration skill represents your skills with explosive and other weapons of mass destruction, granting you a bonus to those types of weapons. Tinker, your brain might not be your strongest muscle in your body, and in fact might not be a muscle at all. But that doesn't mean you can't use it to kill things. Your tinker ability describes how well you figure out crazy high-tech doodads and experimental technology, granting you a bonus to damage dealt with energy-based and experimental weapons. Didn't even know they were energy-based weapons. The wastes are a cruel and dangerous place. Sometimes it's best to let the sleeping mutants lie. At least until you can get close enough to stab in the back. Your sneaking ability determines how stealthily you walk around and grants you damage bonus to thrown weaponry. Okay. Like units of critical attack, the amount of additional damage you'll do when you crit, how fast you can move, and armor. Okay. If you're out of count numbers, you can break a door by a single attack that does enough damage to surpass the remaining lack strength. Explosives and shotguns work well, but with enough training, weaker doors can even be opened with small arms or even your bare hands. Well, bam! Simple enough.
Don't move. I mean it. Don't move.
Tripping hazards! The boss was gonna use these tripping hazards to cover our tracks, but he spilled them all over the floor and now he's boxed in. Oh, this is horrible!
Stay back. These things will explode if they detect any movement.
Please,
Oh,
Waster,
yeah.
you gotta help the boss!
I can already see where this is going, boys. Beautiful. One second. I'm gonna see if putting on VSync helps any. Cause I am getting like some stuttering, which is pretty annoying. Alright, so the crowbar that deals more damage than what we have, yes. We'll take the pistol, of course. Anything that adds sneak is very good. Congratulations on completing the tour. Ahead, you'll find the elevator that will take you deeper into the depths of the cooler. The cooler is full of dangerous traps and nasty enemies that much sooner in your life than talk to you. So use the fundamental skills you've learned so far and outfight and outwit the dangers that lie ahead. Maybe you'll make it through the cooler run with some booze in your gut. Good luck, and whatever you do, don't end up like the new boys. Okay, so this has 3. This deals more damage, so we'll go ahead and equip that. This gives sneak. We'll make our pistol number 2. We'll put on both the sneaking things, because I like being sneaky. You found the floor exit. Entering the floor exit will take you deeper into the cooler you are currently exploring. Once you leave a floor, you won't be able to return to it, so be sure to take care of any business before moving on. Okie dokie, boss. Okie dokie. A crippled groin reduces an enemy's obliteration by 20%. Oh no, not the crippled groin syndrome. That's my least favorite. No, this is gonna take a little. I don't know why I ate that. Huh. Oh, these are searchable. Some of them are. Rifle ammo. Yes, please. Pencil. Less permanent pen. Pistol ammo. Yes, please. Where's the... Hold on, let's... Right mouse button use, filter items, drop item, move all, shift left mouse. I don't have enough room? Oh, I have these things. Drop. I did not mean to drop that. Didn't mean to drop my safety downs. Let's drop these. Shift left click. There we go. So now we know how to pick everything out of something if we want. Oh, they spotted me. Alright. Hurts a little bit. Pistol ammo, of course we want all. So literally has double the DPS from what we have. I don't know if it pauses in the... I'm not sure if it pauses in the inventory menu or not. I'm kind of hoping it does, but... All I know, I watched Total Biscuit play a little bit of it, so I do have some items in the game world can be picked up and thrown. Thrown items can be thrown at enemies to deal damage or create distractions, allowing you to sneak past them. Okay, so we got a brick. I did not mean to disarm that tripping hazard, but thank God that I did. That's all I gotta say. Nice ammo.
Time to turn.
Wow, that dealt so much damage. Take your junk food. Ooh, taters. What are taters, precious? Liquid bread, it's good for you. Drop the buckshot for now because we don't have a shotgun. Take liquid bread. What is liquid bread? Question mark. Hills. Okay, hills quite a bit. Toilet paper is the currency in the game, by the way, if you're wondering why I'm picking up toilet paper. What is this? This is the duration. No. Duration of food comes like 75. Oh my god, that's so good. Set a facade trap. Ooh, that's something else we need. We won't get a rifle probably for a while. If I had to guess, rifles are going to be really powerful. Wow. So I don't want to take too long because there is like a hurry up creature that comes eventually. Fucking Bronco. There's one. It's a weapon. It's a pistol. Okay. There's forearmor, revolver. We don't have very much of that though. Oh, carry limit. There we go. Now we got increased carry limit. It's pretty good. Now, I don't know the ratio of... Okay. New style unlocked, forever annoyed. Now, I don't know what the ratio of sneaking to going fast should be. Oh, okay, it explodes too. And it poisons you. Ow. I don't think I wanna get close to these guys. Oh my god. One of them's about to die though. Maybe. Seneca Busco has to be this highly organized group dedicated to defending the boozers. Eradicating boozers from the wasteland. You spend too much time exploring any floor, and the cooler the SOB purifier will find you and hunt you down. The music will change depending on the proximity of the SOB purifier. A good rule of thumb is to stay far, far away from it. Okay. I don't know why I keep doing that. Now, one thing I noticed is we don't level up by killing enemies. That's something that we need to keep track of. Chick, weapon. It's a shotgun. I feel like this stuff is better than what we have. Alright. I'm pretty sure it pauses during this. Baseball bat. Hey. Green booze will bring you powerful hangover. You'll pass out and return to your home. Be aware that hangovers are beneficial and that some hangovers work better than others. Increases damage dealt to the head by 30%. Yeah. Let's get hungover. So this returns us to our home, which I don't really know it does, but 30% damage to the head, which means headshots are going to be more useful. Once you return to the cooler, you should store some extra items you're carrying. Like, unlike your inventory, the items you stash won't be lost when you die. Okay. 3 speed. before we do anything, let's take a look around. TP bank, dresser. All this stuff is empty. Okie dokie. Is there anything else? Oh, this is beautiful. This place is gorgeous. Workbench? Interesting. It's all gear that you can craft. Kitchen? Oh, this is a beautiful kitchen. Solid bread. Okay, so we turn liquid bread into solid bread. Interesting. And make slowgurt. Ew. Slows time for 5 seconds, stuff for 10 seconds. Wow, that's pretty damn good. But it takes 10. It's quite a bit. Oh, this is just a bigger version of that. Fridge. So if our inventory's full, this is where the stuff goes. This is where the stuff goes when we're done making it. Okay. So move that over there. We'll move the liquid bread. Take the solid bread. Is there anything else here? Lots of booze. How do we see our TP? Okay, it's in the top left. I don't know how much TP we should keep on us, because obviously when we die we're probably gonna lose it all. So we should probably get like a spare set of armor to stick in here. So when we die, we'll get our armor back. I don't think we should do it this run though. I think we should probably just continue. We'll store some rifle ammo in here. I think I'm gonna take this pistol ammo with us. Where was that pistol ammo? Here? Yeah. Let's go 15. We'll take it right down the middle. Let's get the heck out of here. So I'm assuming we're just gonna go straight back to the dungeon, maybe? I don't know. I don't really remember this part from TV's video that much. Don't throw my boombox, dog. Car will take you around the western wastelands. You will gain access to new areas as you progress through the game. Okay. Go to the cooler. Yeah. Well, at least we didn't die. So we should be better. Mo bettas. I know that you get like a town area later. And I think you get people that you can upgrade that with. I'm not quite sure. Hey. Now we're full on that. Alright, so we got a new gun. Okay, that's pretty damn good. This is, wow, it's a lot of damage. Wait, no it's not. It's the same damage mine does. Actually, that has higher DPS. Why does that have higher DPS? I don't know. It says it has higher DPS though, so I'm gonna take it. It uses the same stuff. Computer? A medical record on file. Locker. Hey, it's those pills again. We'll take some more. I mean, I don't want to take too much time, but at the same time, like, I wanna explore quite a bit, right? Wish we had a flashlight, yeah. Ow. So if we wanted to, we could grab a whole buttload of this stuff. 20 pistol ammo? Wow. I've played a lot of Fallout, so disarming those things the second I see them is pretty normal for me. Oh, that's not even a way to go. Oh, I didn't even see it as a fucking bear trap. You're too medicated to use this. I'll eat some solid bread. Ow. We're all sneaky beaky like cooler box. Take some taters. What's that? Swole. Now we're medicated again. Blue jumpsuit. That's pretty classic. Ow. Nice. They all came over the poison. That went decently well enough. A little scurry. Ooh, ammo box. Eh. Take us some more pooping pills. Do we have any food? Tater. Anything on this computer? Oh, that's a lot of crap. Alright, we're hunted. Hey! Whoa, we made it through the first one. Shots to the crotch grant a 100% additional bonus to critical chance. What? So I can shoot him in either head? Wow, stuff for 30 seconds for 5? Yeah, I'm just dropping that. Meh, if you ask me. Shoulder. Is there a torso armor? We're wearing torso armor. Brass knuckles. Sorry, doggy. Ow. So much crap. I still don't know if this pauses yet or not, by the way. 1 speed, 2 sneak, 2. This gives a little bit of everything. I don't really know what I need right now. Unmarked flashing. An unmarked flash grants you a buzz. Reports a powerful effect on your character. Those effects can grant you abilities, modify your stats, among other things. There's no telling what buzz will get you when you take a sip. Unlike hangovers, buzzes won't cause you to pass out and return home and aren't permanent. Their effects will wear off once you leave the cooler. Okay, let's drink it. Of course. I like random stuff. Reduces your maximum HP by 50%? I used to like random things. Now I hate random things. Man, that's brutal. 50%? See a trap in here? Oh, we don't need that shit. I forgot we have no health anymore. We're so boned. We boned ourselves so frickin' hard. Accessible. I wish our accuracy was a bit better, to be honest. Yes. Let's be idiots. Crosshair's hidden? Oh my god. What the fuck? The thing is weird. I think that was 2 things, so it's less weird. Pistol ammo. It's a pistol. Alright, well, if we weren't boned before, we're definitely boned now, so. I love this music. Too much. We can only carry a max of 100, it looks like. I would love to find a way to get hungover. I see the exit over there. We're pretty close. Honestly, this has felt like just a big FU to us. Like, we barely fought any enemies. The worst thing we fought was ourselves here. This is inaccessible. Alright, so there's the exit. Let's explore a tiny bit more since we're here. Doozy. We already have one of those. Bam. Bam. Is that really that much buckshot? Oh, it's 2. I thought it said 12. Alright, we're being hunted. Let's go ahead and leave. I'd say we did pretty well there. I want to get these frickin' I want to get these terrible debuffs off of us though. I don't know how much or how long a normal run is. I don't know how often you normally die. I don't know how unlucky you get. I've only gotten unlucky this far. And known as Coyotes and the Dawn Fearsome Luchador Mask, I think it said. I could not see where I was shooting. Oh my god. The no crosshair though. That Phil. What's that? Rifle ammo.
Time to turn you to paste.
Alright. Well then. Can't believe how difficult we've made this for ourselves. God. I'm already regretting it. Tripping hazard. How do we... Don't we have some of these? Magnetism. Ah, we need to... Where is it? Doozy 5. Let's go ahead and use a lot of this ammo up.
Time to turn you to paint.
Hello. Nice face. Just gonna go ahead and activate those. I can probably set up traps with them for enemies, but... Oh, that's nice and dangerous, just the way I like it. Ammunition for sciencey weapons. We haven't seen any of those, so... Oh my god, did you see what I just saw? He's dead. That lucky ass headshot though? Yeah, baby! It's weird that some of their corpses kind of still are setting up. Okay. You are dead. What is that? Oh, it's an enemy. Run through a bit of ammo here. This weapon is also kind of crushing people, though. Wow, did we just get really lucky in finding, like, The place where nobody has guns or something? Ooh. Reduce maximum HP by 1? What? Oh, it's if you want to leave. Okay, I get it. So like... Oh my god, that was scary. Kinda sad that you can't deactivate this. So if you wanted to leave, you could drink that and leave for a little penalty. There's an exit pretty close. I wonder where the hunter starts or whatever. I wonder if he's at the very start of the dungeon or not. I bet I could've. Ooh, kitchen knife. That's new. Oh. I bet we could've tricked some raiders through there. 20 TP, baby girl. Why you gotta give me so much?
Welcome to the own zone.
Oh my god. Way too smart. Oh, that went literally nowhere. There's another whiskey weakness. We're just gonna have to wait for this to dissipate. Alright, we're hunted, but we're close to the end, so. Oh no.
Dingus, mind putting that thing away? I ain't here to maim you. It's your own road courier business. If a problem comes along, you must ship it. Not ringing any bells? Geez, I'd ask if you've been living under a rock, but considering the venue of our little conversation, well, we road couriers are the big movers and shakers here in the Western Wastes. Movers, mostly. Shaking's more or less stopped since even the raiders have learned better than to hit our caravans. Pickups, deliveries, you name it. Anything needs moving from one garbage pit to another, you can count on the couriers. Well, let's see here. Nope, no can do, amigo. Looks like you ain't signed up for our delivery service. Tell you
Well,
what,
shit.
come visit us up at the Oni Express. Just head towards Sacramento and follow the smell of booze. You'll find it in no time. Guy there will set you right up. Anyways, I'm already behind on my deliveries, so I gotta skedaddle. Remember, the Oni Express up in Sacramento. Can't miss it. See you later, waster.
Can't miss it. Okay. Alright, so... Oh, random boozes. What's that bottle of booze that are found deep in the cooler, much fresher than ones earlier on, and will grant more powerful, useful hangovers like boozers. Found in the first few floors of the cooler will generally grant detrimental hangovers more difficult. Survival largely depends on what drinks you choose to drink and forego. So choose wisely and remember when waking up a bad hangover is always better than ending up dead. Okay, let's read what they are. Hitting humanoids anywhere besides head does a minus 100% damage. Ooh, gross. Killing enemies will cause them to explode. Maybe. Another one. Cracks yourselves by 2%. You know what? Let's go ahead and take one, and let's go. We'll do the killing enemies cause them to explode thing. I want to go visit the place close to Sacramento. What a name. Back to the old place. It's just as beautiful as I thought it would be. Now, let's go ahead and stick the baseball bat in here. I'll leave the tripping hazards in here since we had so many of them. We'll leave the revolver ammo because we don't really have any use for it right now. We have so much money right now? Oh my god, we get our full HP back too. Thank you. Have anything we can do here? How about the cooking stuff? We have 1 liquid bread. It counts the stuff in here. Okay, that's good to know. Alright, let's go to the place close to Sacramento. Oni Express Terminal. Yeah. Man, I'm loving this game. This is incredible. The first, like I said though, the first episode's probably gonna be an hour. The next one's probably gonna be 30 minutes, and then we're probably gonna stick on a 30-minute regiment, maybe 20, depending on how it goes. I don't know.
Hold it right there, Waster. This here's the Oni Express, one of the last safe havens out in the western wastes. And me and my friends up here intend to keep it that way, so keep your head out of trouble, and we'll let you keep it all in one piece. Comprende?
Got it.
The SOB need to take a chill pill.
People here have HP bars. We could totally kill people if we wanted.
Radiation's unrad to the max.
Welcome to the Gin and Gout. We got the swills that kill, and they have too. That stench is the signature Gin and Gout smell. Locals out there
Gross.
can't get enough of it. Folks say you can smell it from a mile away. 2 on warmer days. Just 30 sheets for a handmade cocktail. Any which way you want it. Just pick out your booze, choose a mixer, and tell me how you like it, and I'll pour you something that'll really knock your socks off. Of course, we also offer a special mixer of the day, in case you're looking for something a little more exciting. So what can I get you?
The cocktails with the gin and gout may be watered down, but they'll grant you power boasts that'll last the entire cool run. Ah! Each combination of booze and mixer and preparation method will yield different effects, so experiment and find out which works best for your playstyle. Okay. You can also ask the barkeeper about a special mix a day, which confers one of the many booze effects you'll usually find by drinking an unmasked flask. Okay.
Here's what we've got on tap. So what can I get you?
That's not bad.
Great, well it... And your mix... Good so far.
I'll get it
All right,
shaken.
here you go.
Alright, let's see what the hell this just did to us. Hit up, weak attack up.
Don't it? Our booze is culled straight from the
Oh,
forest
gross.
hills of Barstown. Think less craft microbrew and
Oh,
more
gross.
craft micropoo. But don't worry, the bar. Truth be told, the booze we got on tap here isn't as fresh as the stuff you can find in the cooler. Ain't no denying that. And I'd be lying if I told you our drinks are more booze than water. Still, considering the risks of cooler running, well, some folks don't mind the trade-off. Of course, there are those who come here to get a buzz going before they go on a cooler run proper. But I ain't here to tell. So what can I get you? Thanks for...
Wait, what's this cocktail do? Shift or tab for... Okay. So we have... Minus 10% all damage, all received damage, that's amazing. Hit up, 5% up. All damage, those are all good things.
Well met.
Well met. So is this the place I need to go to sign up for that courier service, question mark? We might want to go home and drop off some of this TP we have. We have so much money. I feel like we're just gonna hardcore waste it. Ah, here it is. Whoa, your gun is cool.
Thinking about joining the road couriers.
It's a real dog-eat-dog world out there, so I prefer to stay inside.
Of course the dog talks. Why wouldn't he?
Greetings, waste of life? Is that the right one? Did I use the right term?
Oh.
The kids today with the slang and so forth. It's distressing and unfamiliar.
It is the parlance of a rambunctious youth with little regard for tradition.
Yes.
I like your
Anyhow,
reference.
I'm Dick, and this is Kissinger.
A pleasure.
Arrow.
Reluctantly, I assure you. Please don't busy yourself with the mental strain of figuring out why. It's never made any sense to me either. I suppose the scum lords, the gangs, the no-good nicks and the like, they despise success. You know, there's a cabal out to get me.
There are people as yet in their cultural and mental infancy.
Agreed. It's thrilling, of course, to see another young, violent drunkard in our midst. And I sincerely hope we can be of service to you. Oh, no need to be concerned. We're not like these hucksters and charlatans. They'd take a man's last sheet from right out of his cheeks. No, we have more than enough TP to be comfortable for the rest of our lives.
It is confirmed as 3-ply.
Magnificent stuff.
I like this a lot.
Tongues of angels. You really ought to try it. But that's besides the point. In our advanced age, I suppose we're some variety of consultant. We simply offer our expertise, our knowledge, our support. You know what they say? 2 heads are better than one.
Discounting, of course, moments nocturnal when a man seeks to relive certain urges.
Oh, Jesus. Not like
Well,
this.
our new friend here has little interest in such matters. So, how may we help you? Well, from what little I've heard, it was built by or for the use of doctors. Smart fellows, to be sure, but useless eggheads to a man.
The title impresses me little.
When one is stripped of accolades, accomplishments, guns, vile haircuts, and whatnot. What he does then, that is the true measure of a man. Well, sorry, I seem to be striking the wrong tone for such an occasion. Some environmental contaminant, no doubt their own doing, meddling quacks, seems to have turned whoever is inside into some manner of mindless, violent beast.
Look at the
Now,
look at
of
the
course,
left
in the
eye
place
on
and
that
time
head
we
down
find
there.
ourselves in, this is not altogether
I think this is
unusual.
freaking me out, dude.
However, these people, they scratch and bite.
They are reduced to primitives.
Quite so. Ruddy mans, the kids call them. You'll be pleased to know that they can operate a fire.
Such unpleasant.
Alright, let's get on with it.
You know, Kissinger hates it when I use the M word. But in my teens, it wasn't like it is now. Barely any radiation at all these days. In my teens, I was exposed to an awful lot of radiation. Wasn't uncommon anyway. Kissinger started to sprout from me down there. And not to put too fine a point on it, but I was of an age where I was about to become best friends with that area anyway. So things worked out pretty well.
Some more so than others. There is an Dick, if you please. I must touch upon sensitive issues.
Oh, certainly. Just let me know.
Please, come a little closer. Prying eyes turn up in places most unexpected. Dick remains blessed well into his advanced stage with a head full of hair. Such blessings have not extended to me, and I have become as bald as the day I was mutated. Appearances count for much in such a vile and reprehensible time and place. My presentation presents a disunited front, and I do not wish to shrink into insignificance in Dick's shadow. I intend to go hard as it is said by the youngsters in my capacity as a professional. To do so, it has become apparent that I require a prosthetic. Relieve 25 residents of the wasteland of their scalps. That would seem an adequate supply of air. Return to me upon completion of...
Okay. So we got a quest
Is
from
there
him.
Or in this case.
Okay. So we got a quest.
The SOB need to take a chill pill. Wonder who's running the skellies.
Thinking about sobering up. Psych.
What a guy.
Oh, Azuka. Oh, Azuka.
Slam.
Help me? Not unless you've concocted a potion.
Aww.
It must have been the other day. My wife and unwavering companion, Azuka, and I were scavenging for supplies in the
Was this a
forest
waifu
when
or
we
a
bumped
wife?
into an errant SOB patrol. Well, the SOBs don't recognize relationships such as the one Azuka and I. Needless to say, a firefight erupted, and though it seemed like our superior tactical weaponry would, in my panic, I fled as fast as I could from the fight, weaving in and out of weapon.
You left her
Please,
behind?
If you could help. Oh, bless your heart, kind. As I said, we
In the
were down
cooler.
in the dormitories, searching the dressers for some sexy underwear for me to dress her up in. When
Of
the
course.
SOBs attack, Azuka is immensely beautiful, but she is also very mean and utter. Azuka's beauty is unmistakable. She is a truly perfect specimen. Her blemishless face, pale whites, and yet fully, well, not fully bare. Her Type C bikini armor provides ample protection to her vital organs, such as her bosom.
Oh god, this
womb,
guy
and
is so strange.
of course, I had to custom tailor the armor myself, since it was impossible to find armor that would
Oh
fit
my
her
lord.
massive breastial and posterior proportion. Even still, the armor just barely fits, and if you peek at her from just the right angle, you can catch a glimpse of the areola.
Oh, I love this
Like
guy.
an unexpected sunrise peeking out from beyond her elephantine twin peaks.
Go on. Okay.
Her face.
Wow,
is
he's really
beautiful
going
and
on.
Forever locked in spite of her large erogenous surface.
Okay, okay.
We're both of legal age, though
Oh,
her
God.
in dog years, as she is partially a fox. Or please, I must.
I love it. Holy shit.
If a problem comes along, you must ship it. Sure. Say you got a thing, and you need this thing somewhere else. We're the guys, the way we see it, stuff's like a fart. You can keep it to yourself like some fart miser, sure. But it's way more fun when it shows up in places it don't belong. Like, imagine you got a nice gun at home. Put it on a coffee table, liven up your living room a bit, that's cool.
Yeah.
But imagine that same gun, except it's in the middle of freaking nowhere, just dust everywhere, and like the barrel of the gun peeking up from beneath the sands, freaking hilarious. Sure, but like, get this. Say you're knees deep in a cooler run, SOB hot on your tail, you've been shot in the face, your arms are leaking, and your pants are covered in your moments before death shits, and then you just take them
Of
off
course,
and
who
throw
hasn't
them in
had
the
that?
box. SOB doesn't know what the heck is happening, but guns you down anyways. Bang! You dead.
I can see it in my mind's
Next day,
eye.
Your significant other's at home. Doesn't even know you've been wasted. And then out of nowhere, bing bong, special delivery. It's
Pants.
pants. Covered in the crap of their dead lover.
Priceless.
Priceless. See, that's what we do. We move your stuff from one place to another. Just put things in one of those.
Okay, I'm getting it.
Totally righteous. Really looking forward to hauling.
You can now access the blue quarry boxes usually scattered on the rest. Okay.
Well, sometimes we're out making deliveries. We find things lying around. That's mostly trash, but also slightly not trash. Sort of like a used up napkin covered in crusted over fluids. But you take a closer look, and someone's written, "I love you, Daddy," on the inside. Found 2 of those the other day.
Oh, that's
Postmaster
just
got us
sad.
bringing stuff like that back to the Oni. Says the kind of nut jobs going around losing those kind of things are probably willing to trade it. Sure, it's a little sleazy, but the way I see it, you ain't really ever gonna appreciate your most cherished personal effects till you're willing to trade them for some butt wipe. If you ever do something stupid and lose something important, like by leaving it somewhere unattended or by getting yourself killed, we'll put.
Okay, that's actually really interesting.
Here's the crap.
So, when you die, I guess it's gonna show up here. We could sell stuff if we wanted to. Interesting.
Radiation's unrad to the max.
Unrad to the max indeed. Alright, well that was very interesting. We got a bunch of quests. I don't think we have time to go back into the cooler, as it were. But I'm probably gonna go ahead and end here. I'm gonna pause it and talk for a second, bug you guys with some mindless chatter, but
Thinking about sobering
hey,
up.
this guy has a special name.
Rather be killing than chilling. Gnarly weather we're having.
Alright, so let's go to our home. I don't know, I don't think there's like a save mechanic or anything. I don't know, I have no idea how the save mechanic works actually. But I want to get inside away from the music so we can have our chit chat. So, the game's really fun. I'm liking it. There's going to be a lot more videos on it in the future, so, you know, be prepared for that. We've gotten through the tutorial, we've gotten ourselves some buffs, we've gotten a lot stronger, we have stuff at our house. Not much stuff. What does this do? Why would you sleep, though? Question mark. Well, I don't know exactly why you would sleep, but going to deposit 150. There we go. Now we have plenty of money in the bank. I'll take this rifle ammo and move it over here before I forget. But yeah, I'm really excited to continue on. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you guys did, hit the like button. Let us know you're enjoying the series. If you actually did like the series, I know I ask this a lot, but really slap that like button. Let me know, because I want to continue the series, but I mean, I can't continue the series if not a single person cares about watching it. I'll just play it on my own time, because of course recording does take time, coordination, effort, and all that bullcrap. So if you guys do want to see it, please hit that like button. Leave a comment down in the comment section below. I will read and respond to all of them. I don't know too much about the game, but I'm learning about it, so if you guys have questions, feel free to leave them all down there. I'm going to try to leave the Steam to buy it page down there in the description as well, if you're curious about checking out the game yourself. But yeah, thanks for watching, guys. I know it's been an hour long. If you made it this far, I'm very impressed. Leave a comment letting me know that you made it this far, because I would be surprised if a single person made it this far. But anyway, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Recommend it to anyone who may be interested. And I hope you guys have the most amazing day in the whole damn world. See you guys.